boss. I did my job.
Donald.
As the New York State Attorney General.
Right, so what's the purpose of this video? It's a quick look at a leaflet that came through Donout.
Goal is political retribution.
The SNP ones, I chuck them straight in the fire. They are shite, right? But this is from William Doherty. For Doherty. Normally Irish names put me off, because I think they're the Irish navvies. But the guy that helped me, the councillor who's no longer a councillor, who's a Conservative, his last name was Flanagan. And the one with the last name that's the same as mine, Ferguson, is an SNP, so he got chucked straight in the log burner. But anyway, the Reform Party, so let us know your thoughts. So tackle antisocial behaviour, stand up for safer streets and zero tolerance for crime. Well, I mean that's all depends on the definition of crime, of course, isn't it? That to me is like doesn't really resonate with me, because yeah, that's what you should be doing, but you've went and got rid of all the police officers and you seem to be spending loads of money. I'm talking about the government, the Scottish government, spending money on cameras and not police officers. So yeah, I would agree with that. Who's going to argue with that one? Now this is the best one. Scrap the tip booking system. Reduce fly tipping. The old system worked. 100% agree with that. Fine without bookings. 100% agree with that. Restore Stirling's bin service. Completely agree with that. Bring back one regular bin collection day. Completely agree with that. Scrap the garden waste charge. Yeah, totally agree with that. Right, so that's you can extrapolate more out of that if you want, but really you don't want a digital ID. And that's part of that. That's all part of your digital ID. So you have to put all your details in, your data in, to go to the tip to dump rubbish. And then what's the result? Well, our environment is surrounded with rubbish. The tip should be open for all people, and the place would be a better place if people could just take their rubbish to the tip. Stop charging travellers, stop harassing businesses. Let them take the rubbish down there. The taxpayer should pay for it. Well, the corporations should pay for it because they're the ones that's producing the stuff, right? But that's a huge argument, right? So that resonates with me. I would be voting for Reform UK, yeah. Protect childhood and education. Defend traditional family values. Well, that's a bit of a problem because, you know, what is that? And so what you actually land up, what's happened in our country is we're going back to Christianity. But as you can see with Dr. Peterson and all these idiots, they're like anti-trans or anti-trans ideology, Marxist ideology, and I agree with that, I am as well. But then they'll end up supporting gender critical feminists, and that's what this probably would support. So you go back to this, so the Christians on the right, extreme Christians, marry up with gender critical feminists. So that there's a problem there because they are not capitulating to traditional family values. So I'm not too keen on that. I don't know what he means by that. Defend traditional family values. I think that horse is left the stable. Let children be children. No to gender ideology in schools. Raise standards to protect our kids' future. Well, gender ideology. I think you should teach about gender ideology. So yeah, there is gender ideology, but the mistake here is that they've been teaching that gender ideology is the thing, which it isn't. It's an ideology. So teach them about transgender stuff, teach them about homosexuality and lesbianism, all that stuff. So I don't agree with that. I think they should teach them that these things exist. So if you try and so you're back to sort of right wing Christian stuff, you're not exactly going to solve these problems, and it's just going to bottle it up. It might be that people are homosexuals or whatever it is. So, and I'm not too keen on that, but overall I would vote for them. Yeah. I mean, I would never vote for the SNP.
Everything you need delivered to your door. Get 50% of your first box in
Vote using STV. I don't know what all that is about.
Everything except my Lebara mobile plan. Great signal, fast data.
Council service needs reform. Council service has been completely and utterly dominated by the Scottish Government in Scotland. I don't know about England. In Scotland, it's been completely dominated. So they have these posts on Facebook, the Stirling Council, and the only thing they're capable of doing is things that people are so stupid they don't realise that the reason they're pushing green communism is that's the only way they get the money to do anything. They get the money from Scottish Government for air sourced heat pumps, electric charging points, bike lanes, spending billions and billions of bills on it. We can't afford it. So I would advise anyone, vote for reform. It's the only answer in Scotland or anywhere. Right, so thanks for watching.
24-hour US market access. Earn 3.85% interest
Bye.
with our cash ISA.